A little message for an early Saturday morning. Do you ever hear somebody talk about the glory and the goodness of God, or how faithful He is, and despite the craziness of the world around us, and you're like, I really think that person has flipped their lids, because you truly do not understand what they're talking about. They might as well be talking in a completely different language. You just thinking, okay, whatever they believe, that's fine. But do you ever wonder maybe where it actually comes from? So there is a major difference between religion and all the religions. The difference between all of those are man-made, and a relationship with Christ. So if we use just the word relationship, let's think about it from a marriage type of thing. So you are ready in your life to get married. And unless you are, in one of those crazy love at first sight, married at first sight shows, right? You're going to meet somebody and you need to spend time to get to know them. And things you're going to do to get to know them is find out, their characteristics, their values. Are they a person of integrity? Do they have a sense of humor? Do you guys line up with the goals in life that are important? Do you have the same values? Do you have the same mindsets? What are all the things that are core important for you and your marriage to be successful? And if you meet somebody and they're mostly not a match, well, then you're not going to continue. But if you meet somebody and you find that they are a match and you're like, I want to go a little bit further, I want to learn a little bit more, spend a little bit more time with you and get to know you better. And then that continues to grow and you have experiences together and you go and do things together, right? And you get to see the results of doing those things together, like goals being achieved, having a fun time, or maybe their support for you during a bad time or a celebration, a great time. Well, getting to know Jesus is the exact same thing. Now, for people who maybe are yet to believe or are still new in believing, they're thinking, well, I can't physically see this person. I can't be with them. Well, that's the part where it may be a little bit of faith, just kind of trusting the process. Because I promise that once you begin to trust the process and you get to know and have that relationship, as that relationship builds with Jesus, you will see Him everywhere, in everything, from quiet mornings to family events, to the way the things grow outside, to the world's actions, it's everywhere when you have the clear vision to actually see it. So if you want a true relationship with Christ, you have to get to know Him. The Bible is a wonderful way to get to know the work of God, the work of all of the incredible things He's done in our consideration since the beginning of time. The Bible also can feel very intimidating, but it's one of the most incredible books. I will read small segments at a time and just kind of ponder with it. It's not like a novel where you have to read front to back. And if this isn't too intimidating, try podcasts, listen to books on tape, something that is going to help you learn who Jesus is until you're ready to open this and you're ready to dig deeper. Because as you start to see Him more and more in things, that makes your relationship with Him more and more confident, because you see the goodness and the glory happening. You see His promises coming true. And He's not like, the magic lamp where you rub it and you just get these magic wishes. It's not that kind of life. Being a Christian is a narrow path. It is a harder path, but it is definitely one that is so worthwhile, because when you start to see, when the blinds come up and you start to see the glory and goodness of Him laced throughout everything, you cannot unsee it. You'll never go back. And you'll understand more what people are actually talking about. So spend some time, get to know Him. Remember, relationships take time, whether they are human relationships, like in a marriage or even a best friend setting, or a very special relationship, just like this one. Give it time. It's worth it. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm off to coffee and a little bit of study before the day gets on its way. Bye, guys.